Hey, Jamie.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Erik.
Erik says hi, Mom.
You ready to rock and roll with part 5?
He goes, don't I look ready to rock and roll?
Oh, yeah.
But yes, he looks very ready. Hat is on, tilted to the side. And of course, sitting cattywampus on my couch.
Sitting what?
Cattywampus. Isn't that a word? Not properly. He's sitting on the edge of my couch.
Okay, whoa, I never heard that word before. Okay, let's talk about some very trivial things like, Erik, how do we learn to love ourselves?
You mean remember?
Oh, gosh,
Learn?
please, give me a pass on that. Give me a pass.
No, I guess I'm totally going to give you a pass on that because honestly, if somebody's asking that question, that's exactly how they're going to view it. They're going to view it that it's something that they don't know, that have never experienced, and they have to go through some process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get this outcome or this experience that they think is some golden ring that they need to be complete. I was like, so they don't need that to be complete? Hell no. You don't need to have everything to be complete. Just, let's go back and answer it. So, we're talking about self-love. So guess who's going to be involved in this? No one. Yeah, just yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not some other therapist, not some boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, wife, no family member, no child. No one's going to be involved in this. Now, granted, the experiences that you have may shape how you see and view yourself, but I find it amazing that when we look at people who think that they have emotional difficulties, I asked him to describe what emotional difficulties, and he goes, like connecting with themselves or feeling things deeply. I find he has like his professor face on. Where he starts to touch his chin like he's talking about something smart. But he has no facial hair. It's not like he's trying to rub something down or anything. He goes, thanks for that. And I go, finally, back at you. I find that when I watch humans have what they, call these emotional difficulties, is not the heart that's broken, right? It's not the ability to feel that's broken. You know what's broken?
Nope.
He goes, I'm just using the term loosely, please, people. It's their think tank. The think tank's fucking it up because they're not giving themselves the confidence and the worth that they need. Self-confidence, self-worth, self-first. All of this shit is not selfish or ego-driven. Trust me, people. Please listen to what we're saying. I said, we? He goes, yeah, we're all doing this. And I go, yeah, no, that's you. All right, fine. Listen to what I'm saying. It's better. It's not your heart that's broken. It's how your head is perceiving what you're experiencing. So somewhere along the line, be it in this life, when you were born and that you've lived, or past life, which is another life experience, and we can get into that shit later. But you have had other experiences outside this life. You have. Trust me. Even if we can break it down and say that you've never had any other life, your memories and your experiences are connected to your soul family. And you talk, you communicate. Even if you believe this is the first time you've ever come to life on Earth, you have had other experiences, okay? So, with that clear, what you're going through may be a result or residual from a different experience. So, just excavating this lifetime might not be sufficient enough. And you gotta go back to something else. We're just saying back because we're gonna pretend that time is linear. Once you get to that source where, for whatever reason, you gave away your power, gave away your confidence, gave away your worth, and then you rework that and see that maybe you didn't have all the information at that time. And now you can understand that, oh, you weren't wronged. It was just lack of knowledge, lack of knowing, lack of experience, lack of details, lack of information. It's just going on and on about that. And you can repair that and then come back to where you are in this life. All of a sudden, you're going to start seeing where you can set boundaries. And set boundaries and not be a bitch. Though he kind of fancies some bitchiness, you know? We'll call it spunk. How's that?
There we go.
Where you can be honest and not evoke any kind of confrontations. That sweet spot is where you hand build your own confidence and your own worth, and you start to look at yourself as being extremely valuable. These are all logic things, right? But it feeds the way you're able to love yourself and embrace yourself. Like I said, one more time, when I watch people on earth that have these emotional breaks, you know, where they feel like they can't connect, can't love themselves, 99.9% of the time, the heart energy is beautiful. It's the brain that's all fucked up and twisted.
Aww.
But it gave me a great visual. It was like really morbid and weird.
Well, what was it?
Oh, it's like some dead, thorny vine wrapped around and squeezing a brain. It was like very classic tattoo kind of art.
Oh, yeah.
Image. It's just like, he'll just drop images in. And it's usually very detailed, Eric. Nicely done.
Anything else on how can we learn to love ourselves?
If you've already gone down the avenue that I've talked about, and you still feel like you need a little icing on the top of the cake, get a pet.
Oh.
He goes, I'm serious, man. Get a cat, get a dog. He goes, now, I know you cat lovers are pretty cool people, but if it's a lesson about self-love, I would more likely go for a dog. Just because of behavioral patterns, they tend to fit that need a little bit better than a cat. If you need to learn how to fucking share, then you want to get your ass a cat, because their patterns fit more on the value of sharing, whereas the dog's patterns fit more on self-love, giving love, seeing love. And he goes, I'm not saying that cats can't do that shit, so don't you dare fucking quote me and say one is better than the other, because it's not.
So,
Because, hey, Mom, we have cats and dogs.
That's right. Our house is full. So no hamsters, no goldfish, I guess. That's out of the equation. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he actually bit on the fish one. He goes, the fish is great to learn caring routines, like maintenance programs, because you have to be spot on. So that's great. The hamster, man, that's just sweet love. That's playfulness. You want to learn how to be a kid again? Get yourself a hamster. Actually, get two, because that's funny. That's funny. It's like taking my voice away.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much, Jamie. If you want to go visit Jamie's site, is at With Love and Light, WITHLOVANDLIGHT.com. And if you want to hear more about Erik, his website, his blog is www.channelingerik.com, and Erik is spelled with a K.
Absolutely. The K. Don't forget the K, he said.
All right. I love you guys.
And I love you, Mom. Love you, everyone. See ya.